Hi everybody doing? I just left my evening walk and I just came on to just to speak a little bit on some things. You know, I did my walk and stuff like that, and where I walk at is a big intersection. And prior to that I had stopped in the store because my grandbaby tore up the other one I know on one of the West County. Y'all saw me do a roll up and I'm still trying to smoke when I know I need to leave it alone to get one of these. So because I know once after I finished walking in my drilling, I was gonna want one of these, and then I really stopped to get me a cup of coffee too, so I can enjoy it. But I didn't get the coffee; I just bought this. It's very important, men, that y'all build y'all relationships. If it's a broken relationship with your mother, because that stuff stands out. When I was talking, just joking with the guy, just said, just something, just making small talk. This person got very offended. And when he got very offended, before I knew it, the Holy Ghost came over me and told him that he had mother, that you need to deal with your mother issues. Because what I said to him was not all that bad. I don't even see why he received it like that, but he got very offensive. But when I began to tell him about the mother issues and stuff like that, he piped down because he had to be exposed. It's wrong to treat people any kind of way. And in this world, there are so many that's walking in pride. You can't even speak to people because they're so prideful. See, God did not make you to be up here and everybody else to be down here. God, in God's eyes, we all eat. So when he began to look at me as if I was less than and stuff like that, the Holy Ghost in me stood tall to let him know this is not that type of party. And it's very hurtful to see this going on in the world because these men are marrying women. And just imagine how much turmoil, conflict, affliction that they're putting on their wives. They're taking these women through a lot verbally, some physically, a lot mentally. And that was the case with the two guys that I had. That's why I'm by myself now, because every guy that comes towards my way have mother issues. I'm not going to receive that. So as I come out the store, he went to talking crazy. I said what I had to say, and I meant what I had to say. And I told him that I hope that he begin to take notice because I don't know him. But it was true what I said because you immediately was quiet. And I told him that's not the way that you treat people because people come up in this store to buy stuff. They don't have to come up in here in this store to purchase something and you all in a nasty attitude. Or they can't even say how you doing or make small talk with you because you're in a nasty attitude. That's wrong. That's like polluting a whole water flow, killing everybody in the neighborhood. And then it caused people to be damaged. Me, I'm a strong one. So you can throw anything at my way. So I throw this you throw a pepper, I got a brick. I'm gonna throw a brick and I mean what I say and I know how to say it in a cordial way where I don't have to raise my voice and be all that. No, that's not how you talk. I hit them where it hurt. But whatever he was saying inside that store, I came out the store and I said, well, I'm just going to walk across the street. The light had changed. The minute the light changed, it was an old man. I was telling him to go because the light had changed before the incoming cars come from the opposite way where he couldn't turn if he didn't turn up. If he didn't turn up. And I told him, you too old to be a fool. You too old to be a fool. Only thing I was telling you was the light. See, but I know what it is. It's intimidation on my block. It is. And there's a lot of men out here got mama issues real, real bad. Mama issues real bad. And it's the sound of my voice to where he couldn't even hear it. So as I was walking, he did turn and he went this way down here where I lived at. And he was coming back and he went to blowing. And before I knew it, I got in the flesh. I shot the bird at him. I didn't argue with him. I just told him he was too old to be stupid and be too old to be dumb. And I just went on across the street because all I was doing was trying to tell you to go. So, I was going to wait. Because the light would change. Go before these, because there was a lot of incoming calls come. You don't tell me what to do. People nowadays, take time out to spend time with yourself. Take time out to examine yourself. Because this is nonsense. And in the devil, if you're sending people to tear me down, mission aborted. Aborted. Because I'm not going for it. I'm not. I live my life joyful and I'm happy. And there's no one that can tear me down, anyone. anymore since Jesus has built me up. And I just pray for the man that at the stove, and I pray for the old man. And they let me know a young man and an old man still has not healed. And this old man was every bit about 7 years old, and this young man is every bit about 32. 24 at the most, 24 to 32. So these are two examples of two people. This old man gonna die with a lot of bitterness and hatred in his heart towards his mother that might not even be on the face of this earth no more. And there's a lot of other women that is angry at him and don't want to fool with this old man, because as I continue to walk up the street, the Lord began to minister to me to let me know exactly what it was that was going on. And they say they target you because you're a strong woman. When they look at you, they know that you're not paper thin. No, this is not no paper thin right here. It's not even this is a hardback book. This is not even a softback. This is a hardback. Then you have one that has not even reached the age of 40, and he's still carrying this. Just imagine how this stuff is deep down inside of you, and this stuff is growing. This stuff has completely took over that older man that he couldn't even tell me. And then what he was really looking at, he was looking at me lusting, and I was telling him to go. That's what it was. And he assumed that I was telling him to go because he was looking at me and I was being offended. No, I was telling him to go because of the light. That's all it was. So, least little thing that you say to these men that are wounded warriors by some things that went on in their childhood is pertaining to their mother and to their father. They have no understanding. They don't, they're bitter. So, I just pray for all the men that's in the world that has childhood issues that y'all really get, because I had it for so long and it had me bitter. So that's why when it stole at me and I see another person, I try to reason with them to let them know heal in that area. So anyone that's come to me with childhood issues, that's more than I can bear, and I have already dealt with mine. And I'm not mad at my mama or my daddy. So therefore, deal with yours. So Lord, look like I'm gonna have to wait till you send me one, because I'm just not accepting anything because it's harsh. Yeah, I mean, he used harsh words and the old man used harsh words, and it was trying to penetrate me, but it cannot kill or cannot tear down what it has not built up. So y'all just be good today.